What's going on, guys? This is 6C, and it's been about a month since I uploaded anything to my YouTube channel. I've been off the radar for the last 3 weeks or so. I haven't done much YouTube wise or Twitch wise. I've been off the radar, but I'm hyped, man. A lot of CO4 leaks information has come out. Multiple interviews of Kondo has been out, so I'm gonna be talking about part 1. This is actually part 2 of the interview that I did on my last video. You guys want to see that real quick, it's on the doobly-doo below, aka description down below. This is gonna be part 2. There's about over 25 questions, but I'm gonna do only 10 that I think is worth discussing on this particular video. For an apology for being so absent, and you guys requesting me what the hell I've been. Here is a picture of Rean as a little kid with his mom. Let me pull it up here so you guys can see. And for those asking, is this an official? It's like an official artwork. This is an official artwork, but I'm not gonna mention yet where I got this from. I'm gonna leave that until the end of the video. I have a nice little gift for you guys at the end of the video, so stick around. I think you guys will like it. I definitely did like it when Hopeful Idiot. Shout out to you, man, from Discord. You hooked me up with I'm about to mention later in the video. The gameplay on the background is Tokyo Tornado X. I'm doing the boss rush on Calamity mode. I'm playing on my best with no game over, just going through it. So I hope you guys enjoy. So let's go over the 10 questions here about CO4 or what was little talk that Kondo did here. So let's go on with this. The first question says here, there's a difference between Ouroboros plans and Osborne's, right? You see, fundamentally, the focal point of Ouroboros plan of the Centurion, called the Centurion, the Phantasmal Blaze plan, on which the details are sparse. And in case people forgot, there's also the Orpheus final plan. Yeah, the Orpheus final plan is basically the final fate of the whole plan. The Phantasmal Blaze plan was originally supposed to end with the fight between the Ash and Ashore Chevalier, but those plans were derailed. Toward the end, Duvalai wonders what she lent her hand to, for whom Campanella sketches the situation as you lend your hand to the end of the world. And you guys remember in CO 3, the ending right after the Nameless got destroyed by Rean, Duvalai was not happy with the situation that was going on, so that kind of says that she could probably betray her master. Probably not. I'm not gonna go deep in there, but that could be a consideration, that she just did not like the outcome. Now, the second question here, what I thought was really good, it says here, what about Arianrhod gold? And he says, she says before there's something she has to settle for ages now, but whatever this entails remains to be seen. Still, her loyalty is absolute. She will still act to realize the Grandmaster's goal. And yeah, Arianrhod, she did say that she has to settle something, but it's so vague. She hasn't said anything what she really want, why she even cooperating with the Grandmaster. What's even the Grandmaster's goal? I mean, we all know that Ouroboros trying to collect all the Centurion, but what do they plan to do with it? Control the whole Semoria continent? Control the whole world? Maybe, but we'll see. Now, this is another I think that this was a good question as well. It was kind of on debate, so I'm gonna put it in here. He says here, were Arianrhod and Emperor Dragons in love? And he said, that's right. I think that was pretty clearly illustrated in this game, but the Arianrhod that left then has returned as a changed person. Now, the only reason I want to talk about this particular question was because in the last sentence he says that she changed when she returned. So could be that when people are revived, or like the term that I used in the last video, when people are brought back, they're not the same person anymore. Like, some characteristics are not intact. Like, he keep it very vague, but we can assume that she is the Steel Maiden, but something about her is different, I guess you can say, personality wise. Now, this is actually a good question right here. Also, they asked him, what can you say about the assassin order Sharon used to work with? So you remember Sharon family's old assassin. He says, Sharon's old haunt, Order of the Moonlight Horse, is a historical assassination order different from Jaggers. The scope of its organization was fairly large, but like the DG cult, it didn't cause major incident, nor did it take the center stage. despite its antagonism against Ouroboros, the Four Anguish, the Thousand Sinner, and the Third Enforcer, the Golden Butterfly, were jointly absorbed into Ouroboros after the Order's destruction. Let me show you guys a picture of the flashback that we saw on Colosseum 3. And as you guys can see, there's two shadows behind Sharon. And I'm going to show you guys who is the persons of the surrogates. It's the Four Anguish and the person number 3 were shown. The man on the right is the Fourth Anguish, and the woman on the left is the Golden Butterfly. So there you go, guys. Those are the person that in the back. Of course, we still do not know how they look like, you know, physically, like what color their hair is, or you know, we don't know them physically yet. So we're probably gonna know on Colosseum 4. So there you go. Just I guess a little sneak peek of who those persons were in the background, because I did not know personally. So on to the next question. It says here, with the still unknown First Anguish also make an appearance in the next game? And this is what he says. I'm not sure about the First Anguish, but there's more, right? And he swears. I realize how big that it sounds to say that, but it's something that could necessarily be taken into consideration. So this is what he's saying is the First Anguish could show up on the next game, could not, but he's just leaving it so big that, you know, we cannot really capiche if it's really going to show up on Colosseum 4. So the next one here says, while the enforcers are granted liberty of their actions from the Grandmaster, that doesn't apply to the Anguish, does it? The rules surrounding the liberty of their actions haven't really explained. The Anguish accept missions that they had to carry out accurately. After Campanella says he's starting his observation, they can do as they please. I guess I did notice that when I think when we were on top of the cross bell and McBurn was there, he said that his observation has started, so they kind of have to like follow the orders, I guess they can say. But you know, it's so vague that we really don't understand that much. Campanella always liked that, having direct contact with the Grandmaster and such. In that case, he's even more of a riddle than Roselia. He become this character that's just too complex and kind of hard to follow. Okay, so there you go for that with Campanella. We know that Campanella reports directly to the Grandmaster. He doesn't report to any Anguish. He reports directly to the Grandmaster. So there you go. On to the next one here. It says here, do you have advice for what we should pay attention to regarding the Ouroboros' next move? And he says here, Ouroboros' goal, whatever is happening in Ouroboros, will be primarily Osborne doing, but it's Ouroboros that has propelled the entire series so far. Their action has been foreshadowed since Sora no Kiseki and tied in with what is to follow. In any case, I'd like you to remember that their aim is the Septarium. So yeah, he keep it really vague. He really did not answer the question. He just said that Ouroboros has always been present in the Kiseki series, which is, of course, we already know that since you guys play Trails in the Sky, the very first one. Next question. This is the cherry pick, right? This is probably the best questions out of all of them that was in there. He says here, who saved Ash during the Hamel incident? This is what he said. He says, it said that he was rescued by this harder-aged man strolling across the mountain path. At least it's not the father of his classmate Maya, but that still leaves us with no answer. Fact is, there is a third survivor, but there surely be two. Rean also has doubt about something. Someone who is connected to it other than Ash might know the answer. Now this is really strange. You know, he keep it really vague, but my question about this particular answer he gave was, how come he was really able to save just Ash and nobody, you know, no one else? I mean, I guess there would, you know, Ava was getting slaughtered, but it's just, you know, I hope this is more especially explain why he could only save him, like what exactly happened that day. You know, we want a full peek, you know. But I guess in Colosseum 4, that's when Hamel, they're gonna reveal everything that there is to what happened in Hamel accident. So, all right, the 9th question I picked up here for you guys is, did the curse vanish because Ash shot the Emperor? He wanted it to return on an emotional level, just because he ultimately carried out his mission. It was recruited by Aurelia. I don't think it's possible to say the curse was banished by just looking at her. So there you go. He's just saying that he still has the curse in his, I guess it's not in his body, but in his left eye, if I'm not mistaken. If not seen, it was his left eye. So yeah, he still has the curse inside him. So there you go. Now this is actually a good one right here also. Isn't it time Master Ka-fai makes his entrance, and he says he's traveling through the east right now. There's not really a chance for him to show up until he returns. Now let me do one more follow-up to this one. He says here the question, what's in the area of eastern world that Master Ka-fai is heading to? It refers to the east of the continent, including Cabal. There's a plot thread about the ascent of immigrants from the east. So what basically he's saying here is, what I can really understand between the lines is saying he's not going to show up in Cosio 4. However, we might finally get to meet Master Ka-fai on the Ka-fai series, which is the next Kiseki entrance after Cosio 4. Master Ka-fai is one of the characters that we mostly all of us are looking forward to, because he's the guy that trained Cautious, he trained Rean, he trained a bracer, one of the bracers from Cross Belt. I can't remember the name because I haven't played that game yet. But yeah, Master Ka-fai is one of the key opponents, one of the key characters in the game, because he's the guy that trained a lot of people in the series that we know of and we care about. Alright guys, for the big announcement that I have for you guys is in the description down below. And for those asking where I got the picture from, I got the picture from the Senno Kiseki official visual collection. Basically, it's this book where it contains all kinds of visuals. Let me show you guys a screenshot. You can see visuals of the characters, how the character used to look, visuals of the lost arts, visuals of the mags, the maps, every kind of visual you can think of Cosio 3. They're all in this visual. This book came out like the 26th of this month, so just like 2 days ago that came out. It's fresh out of the water. All the pages is on the album's gonna be in the description down below, aka doobly-doo below. I like to call it doobly-doo the description because it's short. It sounds nice. So in the doobly-doo below, guys, you're gonna see the whole album. If you guys wanna like print out some kind of picture for a poster or whatever, everything's down there. It's top quality. Everything was scanned from the physical book. So let's keep this low key because I might get in trouble actually sharing this on my video. But if you guys want to see the whole book, so you guys can see, there's a lot of nice graphics down there. So I'll suggest you guys take a peek at it. That's where I got the picture from Rean as a kid with his mom. There's a lot of cool stuff down there. So take a look at it, take a peek at the album. There's some good stuff in there. And that's it, guys. I have about 3 more videos of Cosio 4. There's like another interview with Kono that came out, leaks of pictures of the new Cosio 4. All of that's coming out in a few hours. I was just like going through this and preparing this guys for you guys, so you guys can have the nice visualization here on the video. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I'm glad to be back. I'll be doing a lot of different content here on my channel, so looking forward to that. The comments are fantastic. See you guys in the next video. Gotcha.